Hello, Aries. Welcome in. This is a general reading for Aries. Excuse me. Because it's general, not everything may resonate, but just take what does and leave the rest. Hope this finds you well, Aries. Okay, let's move right into it. Okay. Wow. Underlying energy is the Magician. Beautiful card of manifestation. That is a card of Aries as well. Wow. And the Fool. And look at that. The Two of Cups. And the Hermit. Wow. It would seem that some of you Aries are in a fantastic place. Let's see how it plays out. But you're feeling like a new start, a new beginning, perhaps in a partnership with someone. It's given you some pause for some reason with the Hermit presence here. Another card of Aries right here in your recent past. The Emperor is showing up. The Nine of Pentacles. Wonderful. And the Seven of Pentacles. You seem to feel, empowered and emboldened, I'm hearing. Aries, at least in your past you did. You seem to have, achieved to some degree. Geez, my throat is closing up today. I don't know what the last two readings. You seem to have gotten to a point where you have, worked long and hard to achieve the success that you now have. Not nose to the grindstone kind of thing. And now you're at a place where you're sort of, okay, I can kick back a little bit here and enjoy the fruits of my labor. You seem to be in a slight pause mode. Wow, beautiful. You have the Lover's card coming up here in your present. You have the Knight of Wands right in the middle of your reading. And the Sun. Wow, this is such a fantastic reading, Aries. My goodness. Yeah, there's a connection happening here. I see it. It's beautiful. It feels like a soul connection to you. You're getting very clear about something as well. It's just a Hanged Man coming up here in the near future. So many major arcana. The Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Wands. Aries, you are just on fire. At least so far you are. In your near future, you have a suspension going on. You do have some waiting here. I can see that threaded through. You have some waiting. You're getting some introspection, if not on a love relationship, then on life in general. You've reached a point where you are able to do that, I'm hearing. And in the near future, you definitely have a cycle is changing. You've kind of done the work and put it out there, and your ships are going to come in. Let me see here. There we go. So let's clarify. There's the Magician once again appearing at the beginning of your reading. Fantastic. Okay. Excuse me. Let's clarify the Emperor for Aries. Okay. Beautiful. Clarifying the Emperor for Aries. Okay. Clarifying the Emperor for Aries. One more. Okay, there we go. So we have the Empress, the Seven of Pentacles showing up again. This is in your recent past, and the Four of Wands to clarify the Emperor. The Emperor is, all things solid, structure, secure underneath you. I think this is you, basically controlling your environment, being patient. It seems that you have achieved, for some of you, you've achieved some kind of foundational piece of life, happy home, good partnership, all of that, and now you're working on the self-care whenever this juncture occurred. This could be involving a Taurus You have Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Leo, Pisces, Aries and Virgo again, and Virgo, yes. So, wow, it's such a refreshing past here, especially given a couple of the readings that I've done today. You have the Four of Pentacles showing up on the bottom here, just indicating that you're holding steadfast to that in a positive way. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles for Aries. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles for Aries. Whoops. Wow. Clarifying the Nine. Okay. Take that one. So we have the Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands to clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Aries, you've done really well, committed yourself to a secure and stable foundational piece of your life. I see that you were committed to that. There seems to be, there may be a relationship here. I'm not quite seeing that. I think that you just dotted your I's and crossed your T's to get all of this done in place, is what I'm hearing, in place. And you may have, there may be someone here. You've got Taurus up here twice, so there may have been communication. You may have been working with a Taurian, or inside of a situation with a Taurian where there was easy flow of communication. It really created a wonderful synthesis of sorts. So why is this showing up on the bottom here? You have the Five of Swords showing up here. So there's an indication here of some kind of manipulation here. There's the Fool. We'll have to see what that's about. That's someone taking advantage of someone else. So maybe things weren't all rosy. There you are, Aries, with the King. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles for Aries. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, there we go. So we have the Six of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the King of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. So this, the Seven of Pentacles is all about being patient and waiting and kind of sowing your seeds, and now you're waiting for fruition to come. So sometime in the past there was a moment where you were being patient and you were waiting for results of some kind, and there was you're feeling confident as well. And then there's something that occurs that has you rushing in, or someone is rushing in toward you somewhat angrily. Could be a soulmate kind of connection. It doesn't have to be a soulmate connection, but someone whom you trust and feel comfort when you're around them. It's almost as if like you rushed in to help them. You rushed in with a lot of propulsion to secure that situation for them, to help them, and you were patient in the situation. But I'm getting that there's you did your best. with a situation where someone was in need, and yeah, your intentions were pure. Your intentions were pure, is what I'm hearing. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting here. It could have been a friendship. Whoops. It could have been a friendship here with the presence of the Three of Cups. Whoops, whoa. Okay. Clarifying the Lover's card for Aries. Clarifying the Lover's card. Well, Aries, goodness, it was going so well. Okay, clarifying the, okay. All right. So you have the Five of Pentacles underneath the deck, and this is moving into your present. So time is not linear. Everything's happening sort of right now anyway, but all of this beautiful feeling that I was getting, including where you are now, to clarify the Lover's card in your present position, you have the Three of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Swords to clarify this lovers. So something has shifted, or there's something coming up through the past. Something has come in. You know, we had that inkling there with the Five of Swords showing up on the bottom of the deck, that there has been some kind of taking advantage of, some manipulation of some kind, and it's showing up now in your present position as sneakiness and underhandedness, not being clear. Sometimes the Seven of Swords can also indicate self-sabotage, you know, just thwarting your own efforts, as self-sabotage does. But there's something here that tells me this is coming from the external, that you've encountered some deception here. You've encountered, and it's very painful, and not anything. It could be coming from someone whom you regarded as your lover, close friend, someone whom you trusted. You have the Three of Wands here, so I feel like you're, you know, this could be, you're still maintaining a good outlook here, despite this. It may not be affecting your maybe coming through your life, but not necessarily affecting your life deeply. It is the presence here of the underside of the deck here with the Five of Pentacles talks about lack, feeling not enough, that kind of a thing. So for some of you, this could be your own limiting belief systems in a situation that's occurred where you don't feel like you're enough, that kind of a thing. But more than not, I'm getting the feeling of deception, and it could be in the monetary realm. It could be in the 3D where someone's taking advantage of a situation, given that Five of Swords popping up. And it could be a potential here for your situation to feel like you can't manage it all financially. There it is. You can't manage it all financially, which is heart-wrenching. So for some of you, it's just that kind of a thing. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands for Aries. Clarifying the Knight of Wands for Aries. Clarifying the Knight of Wands. Clarifying the Knight of Wands. Clarifying the Knight of Wands. Well. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords, clarifying the Knight. So Aries, the Knight of Wands is about, it can be the player of the deck, someone who's non-committal. I feel like whatever it is that's happening here in this situation around someone whom you're close to, you're trying to get to the truth of the matter and a restart with that. I think you're looking for answers, absolutely, and you may have a little dreamy, sort of rose-colored glasses on in an effort to get there, but I think that it's going to yield a fresh new start. This exploring is what I'm getting. You're exploring new ideas, new ways to maybe make money for those of you that are worried about your financial gains or losses. I think you're in again and out again, in again and out again. Some of you are in trying to uncover how to approach a situation. You're looking for answers currently. This is only going to yield truth for you, and it's very productive what you're doing. Very productive. You have the Four of Pentacles, again, a signal that you're feeling. This is the card of the miser, which is coming through right now, that is indicative of someone who's kind of grabbing a hold of what they do have and not really willing to let it go, because you probably feel a sense of lack, like how's it going to replace this? How's it going to regenerate? So there could be for some of you, some financial concerns that have come about by the actions of someone deceiving you. That it could be something like that. Sorry to say. Let's clarify the Sun card. Always a beautiful card to... There's that Four of Pentacles showing up. Clarifying the Sun card. Sun card blesses a reading no matter what is around it. It's just potent positivity. So let's clarify the Sun card for Aries. Clarifying the Sun card. One more for Aries. Whoops, that's okay. Something has flipped up. The High Priestess. Wow, okay. Okay, there's the card of victory. Always a beautiful thing to see. So to clarify the Sun card, you have the High Priestess, the Three of Cups, and that Four of Pentacles has showed up again to clarify the Sun. So as I say, the Sun blesses the reading. It's also all about clarity and seeking clarity about a subject matter. Now, the High Priestess indicates two things, that you're paying attention to your internal guidance, which is vital, especially, well, just in life in general, on any level. It's always vital to pay attention to your inner guidance. So you are doing that. Absolutely, and you're getting very clear, I think, on perhaps a limiting belief that you have around the stuckness of your situation. I keep getting this monetary, it's like there's two scenarios here, but one may be affecting the other for you. There's a situation where you're needing to hold on, you feel like you're needing to hold on to the status quo, whatever it is that's going on. You're protective of your situation, your foundation. You've worked hard to get there, so you're protective of it at this time, because there's been some deception that's, moved through here. You do have, let me move, I feel like the need to move back to here, to the Hermit card. You are getting some introspection right now and stepping out boldly into either a new relationship, a new connection, or you're making a choice. You're manifesting choices right now that are very important and vital to on your path here. This could be, you have support here. You have support here with the Three of Cups is what I'm hearing. Lots of support from friends, or usually this is a friend's card. Sometimes it can be family. But you have support in your world. And that's really helping to keep your balance. Yeah, I think you're doing some soul searching, honestly, about how this deception and and the Three of Swords, the despair that brings, has created a need to be introspective and seek answers for what your part is, what their part is, and setting you off on a new path. This is right in the middle of your reading, this Ace of Swords. So definitely, and there's a victory here, which shows that the path that what you're doing right now is really going to be helpful. It's going to yield success. Let me get that fixed. Okay, let's move on to the Hanged Man here. You have also the Page of Swords that's come up upright. That's an indicator of someone who may be watching someone else online. It could be just an indication that you're doing research and looking for ways to move through a situation, a relationship, a connection, that kind of a thing. Okay, clarifying the Hanged Man here. I'm trying to keep these videos a little shorter. I don't know. The messages keep coming. Clarifying the Hanged Man for Aries. Clarifying the Hanged Man. Beautiful. Okay. You have the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. Wonderful. This is in your near future. Clarifying the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is also about getting perspective, getting a whole new perspective, and waiting it out to some extent. I think you've gotten the perspective that in the near future you get the perspective that you need. You keep working on your craft, you're upgrading your skill sets, or you're upgrading your awareness of where you have limiting belief systems, and this is really balancing things out. In your world, you're giving and taking, and this is feeling really, really good. This is like as good as it gets with the Ten of Cups showing up here. It is your wish fulfillment to change your perspective. It's your wish fulfillment to begin anew and just hone in on what it is that is going to solidify your situation as a whole. You have lots of choices here as well, which you may be a little suspended on. Choosing one thing over the other. Sometimes too many choices can get confusing. Let's clarify the Wheel. I really wanted to go through the, oh dear. Oh, okay. There's the Towers flipped out in reverse. So the players, if I haven't done this already, we have, oh yeah, I think I did. Taurus twice. We have Aries, Virgo twice. Now we have Pisces, Pisces twice as well. And now we have Aries again, which is you. So I think I've done that already. So the Tower has appeared. It's appeared in reverse. Even though it appears in reverse, it's a signal that there's definitely some, it kind of upsets the apple cart anyway, but the Tower always works for good. Clarifying the Wheel. Wow, awesome. You have the Victory card again. That's great, Aries. One more card to clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Aries, please. Okay, whoops, I'll take that one away. There. Okay, beautiful. So you have some scorpionic energy here. You have the Death card, the Six of Wands, and the Tower in reverse to clarify the Wheel. Wheel of Fortune is a card where it's a cycle that's shifting. It's kind of thunk. And the Tower, whatever moment suddenly happens for you, which can be just an epiphany. It can be that the work that you're doing on yourself brings you to the point where you go, aha, I have limiting beliefs in this area, and that is what is going to, now that I have that information, that's what's going to, and the wheel turns. Is when you figure it out, you're on a new, you set yourself with intention, good intention to set yourself on a new path, you transform. There's that Death card. That's a transformative. I feel like there's, all of this has been a bit of a learning curve and how to navigate what your belief systems are with the people that are showing up that do things like this, you know, some deception or self-deception, at the very least self-deception, where you deceive yourself about how to proceed in a situation. Anything like that that resonates with you. The work that you're doing has set you off on a you've manifested it, you've got a brand new path, if not present, then coming with the Fool card, and you're being courageous to do this work, to walk this path, and to, you know, once and for all sort of eliminate any self-deception that has people like this coming toward you, but you have victory. You have victory, absolutely. And again, you know, these two cards right here, or these three really, the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Death card, are all speaking to transformation and change, shifting the status quo, shifting things so that it's for your much higher, greater good, and it's going to bring you victory, absolutely. So beautiful. And there's Temperance underneath, saying that it's all divinely blessed as it is. It's going to balance everything out. So beautiful. Beautiful. Clarifying the Three of Wands. Clarifying the Three of Wands. Oh, why are you showing up again? There's the Five of Swords. Goodness. Three of Wands. Oh, sorry. Three of Wands, yes. Okay. So in your near future, you have for your final outcome, you do have the Five of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Wands, to clarify the Three of Wands. So Aries, I see this cycling back into your near future now. That doesn't mean that you didn't you didn't have your needs met along the way, but I think that this, I think that this is about more or less how you're walking through life and how you may be attracting people that aren't good for you, where you deceive yourself, possibly others. You know, there could be people, you know, it can be vice versa as far as manipulating the situation to your end. But it's present still in your near future. So I feel like the focus that the path that you're on to focus and get introspective about where you are in life is ultimately going to clear this stuff up. You may feel for a time that, you know, there's a stucky feeling here where you're holding on to something that isn't quite understood, is what I just heard. Isn't quite understood. I think you're understanding, this is so simple in a way, it's understanding your own part that creates situations where people take advantage of you. Unquestionably, there's some kind of vibration that needs to shift to keep this out of your life once and for all. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So, because I think you're getting it. You have the the Knight of Wands coming up here twice. I think you're getting having this understanding about yourself through this introspection that you're doing. But it's coming and going. It's coming and going. So I will encourage you to just stay on this path of this new path that you are on. Because it's about self-love, and it's about how relationships work for you in your life. So I'm integrating the Goddess Oracle cards today to see what kind of guidance comes from this oracle. I'm not going into the book. Oh, that's too many. I'm not going into reading the book. I am reading there's a caption summary, usually one line. There it is right there. Golden Opportunity. These are more difficult for me to pronounce. I hope I don't butcher it. Yamanya. Yamanya, which is a golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them, which is, you know, essentially what I was saying. See, these images are really beautiful. It's really, you're on a great path of growth and change and shifting. You're not little things, but kind of the big ticket items that direct our life internally to where, you know, to manifest what our heart's desire is. Oops. There we go. So, clarifying, or not clarifying, the wisdom of the oracle. There we go. The wisdom of the oracle. Looking for guidance for Aries from the wisdom of the oracle. Okay. Deep knowing. Absolutely. This is like, you know, understanding yourself. 43. Getting to understand yourself and understand the situation. Or the situations. I'm being corrected here. Intuition. Listening to the oracle within. Empathy, hypersensitivity. I think you're in tune with that right now, with this high priestess right now. So, intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with Source, the consciousness that you are part of, but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys, to assess their inner guidance, to access their inner guidance. Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find the truth that was missing when the story was told. This deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what's available to the limitations of human experience. You are given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or five senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then to act accordingly. You're now invited into the sacred dialogue of deep knowing. So tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources. Absolutely. It's the card of intuition. And this is really the message here overall. You have the High Priestess and the Hermit beckoning you at this time to keep going within. You're on a great path. Keep going within. Keep accessing that inner part of you, that inner knowing, because that is the key. That's absolutely the key. So I hope this was helpful, Aries, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps to grow the channel. And I guess we'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye.